Introduction to finger picking. This is going to be step 1, a 6/8 picking pattern. And to the right of your tab, it will say notes. Now, the first note is, it says, do not fret or play any chords, all strings are open. And what that means is that at the top here, I'm not going to play D, I'm not going to play C or G, I'm going to play it exactly like that, what they call open chord, okay, or an open fret. Now getting back into the picking hand, that's where we're going to focus all our immediate energy on. Your thumb is going to play the 5th string for the first exercise, and your first finger, your index, is going to go onto string 3, put the thumb back on 5, middle finger comes onto string number 2, ring finger string number 1, and your pinky can rest on the body of the guitar. Now, I could have used an acoustic guitar as well. I just thought it'd be easier for the color of this guitar to show the fingers positioning. You can see from different angles there. The pinky can be in the air, but you never pluck with the pinky that's twitching there. One more time, you can see the thumb, string 5, index, string 3, middle, string 2, ring, string 1. Now, our first picking pattern simply does this. And what's happening there, each finger has been dedicated or allocated rather a specific string that it picks. So one more time, 5th string, thumb, first finger, index finger, ring finger, back to middle, back to index. Now I'd like you to try and practice that 4 times in a row just to get the rhythm nice and even. So it's going to sound something like this. Maybe a different angle there to see the fingers work better. 3 and 4 and. We got that? Okay, nice and relaxed. And then we'll go to step number 2. We're now going to add the chord A minor. So we're going to refocus now onto the top of the guitar. So you can see we're going up there. We're going to place an A minor chord down. I'm hoping that you're familiar with the chord. If you're not sure, there will be a link to teach you how to play the A minor, but your A minor should look like this. I'm going to keep this chord on now while we focus back into the picking hand. So we're not going to release the chord shape. Okay, now your chord should sound like this. And that's what's written down in step 2 where it says adding A minor chord. Please make sure your picking hand is still doing exactly the same sequence. So the thumb is still on string 5, index still on string 3, middle still on string 2, and the ring still on string 1. So this hand here hasn't changed anything. All that's happened is at the top end of the guitar, you're playing A minor. One more time through with me. 3 and 4 and again. Very important when playing this as well. This is called an arpeggio. So an arpeggio is when we pick the chords notes individually. So this is strumming. That's called a strummed chord, and this is called an arpeggiated chord, and it's also referred to as an arpeggio. Okay, so if someone says to you, can you please not strum and arpeggiate the chord instead? This is what they're asking you to do. Okay, the next step, step 3, we're going to include the chord C. Now I just want to show you something quickly on the changeover for chord C. You're going to focus now on the back to the top of the guitar neck there. There's your A minor. Watch our fingers 1 and 2 do almost nothing, and the 3rd finger moves across to the 5th string. That's your C. Back to A minor, back to C. Nice simple transition, and if you're able to not even move the fingers, my middle finger still moves a little bit there. If you can do it without moving, that's a bonus, but a little bit of movement I think probably is necessary. I want your thumb also slightly over the top. It can be there, but not there. You can see my thumb at the bottom. I've seen some students do that. Very important. Bad technique, good technique, anywhere around you, good technique. Okay, nice and strong C. Back to the picking. I'm going to start again with the A minor. And the first bar, if you look at the tab, it says 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, and the next bar starts with a 3. That's where the C chord will take place. So if I had to play step 3 as it's written down, it should sound something like this. 3 and 4 and. You could hear the difference there. Let's do it again and play through step 3 4 times in a row, just to get the continuity, to get the rhythm nice and smooth. Make sure your notes are all equally as loud. Listen carefully that all the notes are clear, and we don't want muted like this, and we don't want dead notes, so that mustn't occur. Okay, here we go. Step 3 4 times in a row. 3 and 4 and. Third time, fourth time. Now, all of these rhythms for step 1, 2, and 3 are called 6/8 time signatures, because if we were to count, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll see on your tab sheet as well, underneath each number is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 1 and the 4 is slightly bigger than the rest because it's your accent. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next video is going to look at 4/4 time signature, so I'll see you then. If you've got any questions on this or the chords, please drop me a WhatsApp. Looking forward to hearing from you. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Thank you.